Hey, good afternoon. This is Jonathan with Brightview Exteriors, currently at Mr. Tyrone Foster's home here. Address is 14604 Corona Drive, Silver Spring, Maryland. Zip code 20905. This is a State Farm claim. Claim number is 20-0 C as in cat 1 T as in toy -421. The reason why we're here today is to perform a ATR, attempt to repair, basically along this mentioned roof. As you can see, there is, a shingle that was torn off, blown off by the wind. There's some significant damage here along this area, as well as some hail damage onto the main roof. All right, so what we're doing today here is just conducting this attempt to repair. I am using some meta glasses for the recording of this video, so I don't have anyone else with me. So just bear with me. Again, I'm gonna do my best to conduct this repair at the best of my ability here today. As you can see, this damage alone has already caused damage just to the shingles above it. You can kind of see some of the creasing right there, just along that edge of the shingle above it. Right, so we're gonna work carefully to attempt this repair without causing any further damage, right? So yeah, I mean, let's begin. So we can start off. I can show you guys the tools that I'm working with today. So we do have a roof snake. It is just a general roof snake graded for repairs of this magnitude. I do have a spatula. You can see the thinness of this, and I use this to kind of break the seals. I do have a pry bar as well, which helps with, if I can get it out, I'm sorry, which helps with basically, removing the nails and all that good stuff. And I obviously have a hammer as well, to hammer the new shingle in. All right. And I'll be sealing and caulking all the work that I do here today, with caulk, so it doesn't hopefully happen again. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. And this is the shingle that we're working with today. Quite similar to an extent. It is an architectural shingle as well, GAF graded. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. So we are starting off by tearing off the shingle here. So we obviously have to break the seal to this one above it, right? As you guys are aware. So the shingle ends here. All right. So let's go ahead and break this seal. So we got to break this seal here in order to get the nails out. All right. All right, let's go ahead and finish breaking the seal. And again, this is I'm using meta glasses, so the videos are about 5 minutes long each. So unfortunately, I can't record straight. without any pauses. But let's go ahead and seems like they probably caulked it as well, so this is quite. Let's just use the pry bar. This is the seal. You're gonna go ahead and use the pry bar since the seal with the spatula isn't working too well. Let's just go ahead and remove the nails for this. Alright, let's see. So there's a nail right about here. It's kind of hard to remove. Since it's quite hard to break this seal. Now we're gonna go ahead and just use the pry bar to break the seal, since the spatula was a little difficult to do it, to get it done with the spatula. So one nail in this corner here. So what we're doing now is just detaching it from the nails. Got a nail pop. Alright. So let's see if that comes out. With just pull. No, we actually have to go above it. So now we gotta go break the seals from the shingle above it, right? In order to get this properly done. Let's go ahead and use the spatula now again, just to again minimize any further damage. However, the spatula a little difficult to do. All right. All right. Trying to break this seal without damaging the shingle. No, the spatula is not going to work. Let's go ahead and use the pry bar one more time. All right, let's go ahead and take this nail out. We got a nail pop there, so you can see. If you can see there, nail pop. no puncture. So you can see how damaged that shingle is now. Another nail pop here. Another nail pop. But we were able to get that one out with a little bit of ease. Another nail pop here. This is the shingle that we are leaving behind, which we've now fortunately caused some damage to try to get this nail out. Excuse me. Double check, make sure I'm still recording. Yes. All right. So that should potentially come out. Maybe there's one more. There's one down here. So let's see if that does the trick. Nope. Seems to be maybe another nail here along this edge. I want to minimize any further damage, so I'm trying to do this because it comes out here with ease. Now on this right hand corner, seems like something is holding it back, right, from it coming out. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just feel if there's maybe another nail in here. Yep. So that's torn, right? That's a torn piece there. Makes it a little bit easier to kind of see through. See potentially maybe where it's still hanging on. And the issue here is that it's so close to this window frame here. All right, so it must have inserted in, which now repairing it's going to be a little tricky to do. Again, like I'm like, you know, you're seeing here now firsthand, is that I'm unable to kind of get in there without damaging the shingles above it. So now that's going to cause a pattern whether I remove this or not. All right, if I remove this one, I'm damaging this one. So if I damage this one, I'll have to repair this one. And if I have to repair this one, I'll have to damage this one. So it's kind of a pattern all the way to the very top up there, along the drip edge and that molding around that window. So again, I'm gonna continue this attempt, all right, to the best of my ability, right? Usually these repairs on a mason, main shed roof are a little bit easier along like the bottom, an area where it isn't meeting any window frames of that nature. So this is a repair that's already not looking good, but we're gonna go ahead and try to continue here, right, to the best of my ability. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna potentially just possibly try to yank this off, right? I mean, it is the old shingle, so there's really no need on conserving its so trying to keep this shingle above it at a 45 degree the best that I can. So I think it's what's happening. It's probably nailed into the step flashing there. So now I'm in there damaging that step flashing right there, which is never a good sign, right? Step flashing is super important for the integrity of a roof, and once it's been manipulated, damaged in the process, it's better to replace it rather than not. All right, and this piece right here is making it quite difficult for me to go ahead and begin to install the new piece of shingle. So let's go ahead and try the pry bar one more time in there. See if that does anything. Alright guys, so I'm back now. So what I'm trying to do here, it's been if you guys seen in the video, I'm having some trouble kind of removing this piece right here along the edge. My guess is probably it's nailed into with the step flashing. So I've already tried the best that I can, again minimizing further damage to this roof, which, I mean, as you can see, I've done so at the best that I can. I mean, we've got some seals that are broken, some shingles. I mean, right, like this is not good right here, right? The 3-dimension part of the shingle now is, the seal is broken. Even if I try to seal this with some caulk, it's not gonna come back to its pre-loss condition. I mean, you can see all this stuff right here, right? These are all seals. You can see some creasing right there, some creasing here, some creases right there, right? Just for me trying to, right? Let's get a little closer on that one. That's pretty big. So you can see that crease right there, right? And that's just for me trying to. You can see right there the traction of the shingle on the granules right there. Again, that's just for me trying to remove the nails so that I can pull this shingle out. And as you guys been noticing, right, it's been it hasn't been an easy task, right? Especially because I'm not sure what's keeping this piece of shingle from coming off, right? I don't know if it's a nail, I don't know if it's the drip edge. I am unaware. I'm not the drip edge, the step flashing. I'm sorry, not sure what it is that's keeping it from coming out, but we're gonna do the best of our ability to do so, right? And I'm trying to avoid damaging that step flashing there. Oh man, I just tore that shingle. All right, there we go. So now that's out, we're gonna go ahead and try to insert the new shingle. I believe it's the full length. I'm gonna measure a full shingle, which I think is this one. Bear with me here. It should be a 4 shingles length. Oh, shoot, that one's cut. So the one I have is a GAF shingle, architectural. The full length of that is about 39 3/8, roughly. I'm gonna go ahead and measure a shingle from down here, just so that we can. So bear with me here 1 second. So let's try this one. All right, so this one here, same size, 39 3/8. So with the measurement, we should be okay for both shingles. All right, let's check the exposure as well. So we're looking at a 5.5 exposure. This one should be about 5.5 exposure. So yeah, we should be okay with the shingle measurements. I think I have to cut this one possibly not. We'll double check once we're up there to see if it's compatible just at the full length or if it's something I need to cut. So yeah, you do need to cut it down to size. So we do need to cut it down to size. We're looking at roughly, let's say about 32 inches. Start with 32 and a half, just so that we can stick it in here. All right. So we're looking about right here. Apologies about that. I lost the area where I'll be cutting. So let's try that one more time. So right about here. Bear with me here. Alright, so let's go ahead and give that a shot. See if that will sit flush. Alright. Seems like there might be still some of the old shingle debris in here. Oh no, that's tar paper. Alright, so now seems like we might be getting into the tar paper underlayment. That's that's never good. Alright. Alright, so seems like I still need to cut just a tad bit more. Go ahead and bring it down from the end. Alright, so that should do it. Now we're gonna go ahead and install some nails. The roof snake, and then our hammer. All right. That one ended up going a little sideways. Roof snakes aren't always too good to work with sometimes, but you got more nails. Let's see if we can get that one in. Yeah, so however, the roof snake doesn't. The roof snake doesn't bring the shingle, the nail in all the way, so I still have to kind of work with it a little bit by lifting the shingle. Again, I'm doing my best to keep it at a 45-degree angle in order to minimize further damage. That one ended up going a little curved. All right, just a few more. I think probably one more right here. All right. So now you just put back the nails from the shingle above it. Make sure we put these back. So let's see. That one didn't go all the way through, but let's see if I can do this. Yeah, there we go. And then I believe there's one more over here. That nail ended up curling. Let's try that one more time. Let's try a different nail. Go. All right, so that's pretty much it for the repair itself. I mean, not what we want to see, right? You can see all these creases, crease damage, tears, right? Tears, 3-tab dimensional right here, creases up here, right? Just right there. There's creases all over this, right? Look at this. All right, tear right there, tear here. I'm gonna go ahead and also So I'm gonna go ahead and also seal this just behind cameras, but I mean, as you can see here, this repair has been a failure, right? Based off the facts as we see it up front, right? All these tears to these shingles, the damage done. Unfortunately, we cannot bring this back to pre-loss condition. All right, right there, there, there. You know, here. Here, I mean, I've caused more damage than any good here attempting this repair, right? For many reasons. You can see how I've caused tears, creases, tears, creases, torn shingles, right? All of this is not bringing it back to pre-loss condition, right? Rather than me actually causing more damage to Mr. Tyrone's roof. I would recommend a full replacement to this roof based off the facts that repairing it has caused more damage than any good, really, to this roof, right? Firsthand, you guys can see here that this repair has completely been very unsuccessful, and it's not, you know, doing this, these repairs to this roof will just cause more damage, right? Anywhere else as well. My recommendation here is a full replacement, just because the length of repairing this one shingle just caused more damage. So a full replacement is needed. And yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'll be happy to help. Thank you.